Liv Karen. Oh man. JRK, Clayton, you're literally my father. What's up? Where am I with this? Edits. Green pool ball, yo. Nobu, hey Clayton, what's up? I'm building my new fight stick right now. Building a fight stick. Have you done that before? Vidar, best titles in the FGC. Senpai and hentai. I actually said that because I just thought senpai and hentai because a girl just messaged me. She was saying, are we gonna senpai and hentai? And I was like, why have I never heard that rhyme before? It seems so obvious to me. So I was like, now I gotta put it in a title. Do 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 ba ba do ba na 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 do 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 am I thinking about? Okay, that's enough. Excuse me. Vida or Green Pool Ball. I'm assuming there will be more comments in here about the Kenta Miura's death. Yeah, I saw that. You know, I was talking about that earlier with some people. You know, there's always that kind of joke before that, you know, he's going to die before he finishes or something. And, you know, now people, you know, you probably got to think, well, man, you know, not just his family, but does he have a family? Did you make the Kid Boo Staircase combo? Yes, I did the Kid Boo Staircase combo right when the game came out. Just like pretty much everything. Most of the shit in the game is from me. You can go check my... Right when the game came out, I did Kid Boo Staircase combos. Anyway, yeah, you gotta wonder if anyone actually knew the ending of the story. If he told anyone or if he told an outline, but I'm not really well versed on how much family the guy has. I thought, you know, there was a whole thing that years ago, you know, when there's only, you know, there's not, usually only does a few chapters a year anyway, but, you know, usually, I thought there was so many years ago, people were saying that he, what was it? He had said that he basically was really slow with Berserk because he just wanted to play Idolmaster or something, you know, so he was just playing Idolmaster in his apartment, and then he would leave to go eat or something like that. Does anyone remember something like that, I thought? So I wonder if he has family that actually knows the story, or if he has friends that know the story, that kind of thing. I wonder what the situation with that is. I don't really know. Anyway, senpai in the streets, hentai in the sheets. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, but yeah, Kid Boo Staircase. Yeah, I did all that shit. All that shit is from me. Blah, 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 blah. Like I said, I actually don't know. Dragon Ball Fighter Z-wise, I don't know much of anything foundational wise. Like foundational wise, simple shit, B&B shit. to crazy shit. I don't know how much shit even exists in Dragon Ball FighterZ that I did not originally do. I really don't know. I think it was said he already had the ending planned out with notes. And yeah, they have assistants. So yeah, I mean, even so many years ago, I thought he had taken away some stuff from, is it called the God Hand? Or what, like in one of those earlier volumes or something like that. I thought he had taken out a couple of pages because he thought that it would, you know, talk too much about the ending. So I wonder how much, I would assume, you know, he has the ending planned. But how much has he told the assistants and family, etc.? Who knows? Mm. I'm devastated by his death. It's interesting how someone who I never met can have such an impact, tremendous impact on my life. I haven't cried since 2005, but today my eyes watered 3 or 4 times. Yeah, I would think that it's a pretty big loss, kind of for just the art community in general, just manga, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? So, I mean, it's a you know, influential series, and he's an influential artist, so. I'm sure it's, you know, there's probably a big shockwave, and I'm interested in seeing what people say about it. All right, Primera. Clayton, have you heard of Low Tier God? Yes, I have heard of him. Japan's maid cafes are weird. I only went to one maid cafe when I was in Japan, and I wasn't really impressed. The maid cafe that I went to, I was not really impressed when I went to the maid cafe. I would probably go to one again just because everything deserves a second chance, I guess. But if the second time I go to a maid cafe it's bad again, I don't think I would go again unless I was really enticed to go. It was not very interesting to me. When I went to the maid cafe, it was pretty, it was kind of boring. I mean, it was kind of it was just like whatever, and it was kind of awkward too because when I went to, you know, for what it's worth, there was a guy there that was like a slow, you know, I don't know what was wrong with him. So, there's just some kind of like, you know, overweight kind of like guy that looked like maybe he was kind of slow, and he just kept on walking around like, and like the maids were like trying to like calm him down and stuff like that, and it was just kind of awkward. So we were just kind of there like watching him on and off, trying to like pay attention to ourselves, and you could see other people in there were just kind of like, ooh, they're just kind of looking around like this is very awkward. It was not very, like I said, it wasn't very interesting when I went. I was not impressed. My first impression of maid cafes were not very good that I ever had like a desire to go again. But maybe, you know, if I ever get back to Japan, I might go again to try it again. But my first impression of it was not very positive. Papa Senju, what's up? Thanks for bringing us the chibi fat Pikachu. I need some positivity today. Yes, he is very... Well, I also brought... Don't you see Karen is on stream? Look at Karen. You guys don't like Karen? Is there something wrong that you don't like Karen? You don't like Karen right here? Look. Karen, early male pattern baldness. She put 2 peepees on her head. And she's got some saggy titties. She's gender fluid, non-binary. You guys aren't happy for Karen? So I was thinking about in the next FGC on NBC video, because you know how the last episode took place in the Virgin Islands. You know what I mean? So now the Virgin Islands are becoming extinct, and the virgins are becoming a endangered species. So Bob and everyone is going to be having sex with all these Pikachus. Or Bob isn't. Bob is having sex with real girls, but the Pikachus are banging all these other Pikachus. And I'm waiting. So I have some girls. They haven't sent me all the voice messages. So I got to wait for them to send me the rest of the voice messages for the video. But anyway, basically Jimmy is going to try to have sex with Karen. Basically. And so basically it's going to be funny. So like Bob and Pikachu, it's going to start off like really early. Like Bob, like Pikachu's going to be like, Bob, you son of a bitch. And he's like, Bob, you did it again. And he's like, the virgins are becoming an endangered species. Nice work, Bob. And he's going to be like, yeah, slam jam that pussy, Bob. And so I'm waiting for all the girls to send me their voices for the episode. And then basically the Pikachus are going to be like, well, what about Jimmy? Did Jimmy have sex? And there's like, well, let's check. And then Jimmy's going to be trying to have sex with Karen. And basically, and you know, I do the joke with like Ultra Dave's like, does he even want to score? Why does he look like that? And so basically Jimmy's trying to score with Karen. And he's like, does he even want to score? And so I'm waiting for the girls to actually send me the voice messages because I was going to actually have the girls send those messages. So the girls are going to be like, does he even want to score? And why does she have 2 peepees on her head? You know what I mean? And so like, well, he's transgender and non-binary. And they're going to be like whispering, trying to get Jimmy laid with basically Karen, basically. And that's going to be the joke, I guess, if that makes sense. That's one of the jokes, I should say. Anyway. Do you speak Japanese? I can read more Japanese than I can speak. I used to be pretty decent at reading and writing, but I'm not as good as I used to be anymore. But I still try to read, play some video games when I can, or just look at something, you know, just to try to practice a little bit. But speaking, I've always been pretty bad, but I can speak baby Japanese, I guess, but reading and writing, I'm better because I'm a nerd and I used to play video games. How much time do you draw and paint? Not very long. Not very long. I don't really draw and paint besides when I do the Pikachus, just to be funny. Karen, I miss tall, fat Pikachu. He's going to be in it. The Gigamax Pikachu of Peace. What is the peaceful Gigamax Pikachu of Peace? The voices are hard for me to do. So I could play some. Do you want me to play some of the next episode for you guys? I could play some of the next episode. Time out. Let me get the correct picture. Time out. Where's the picture? And I'll play some of it for you. Where is it? I don't know where it is. It's a newer episode I'm doing, right? Okay. Okay, so do you see this? So basically, the boss Pikachu is going to sacrifice himself to protect some of the other Pikachus. Let me see if I can find the voice message. Or the voice message. Time out. Gender fluid, non-binary, totally makes sense. With Bob cuts the hot Mexican girl with a big butt. Yeah, so, no, see, I have some of the voices. Some of the girls have sent me some of the voice messages for the next episode. I just got to wait for the rest of them. Like, hot Mexican weather girl with a big butt already sent me some of her messages, see? So I don't know if you guys can speak Spanish, though, so I don't know if it will be lost on you. Wait, here it is, wait.
Clayton, creo que olvidaste una. La tormenta tropical Guilty Girls Drive está en camino a golpearnos en 2 años.
Okay, so see, some of the girls have already sent me their lines for the episode, but I'm waiting for the other girls to send me their lines. But anyway, I'm trying to find this thing. You guys have distracted me. Where is it? Too long.
Hey, Buzz, you're in today's episode too. Oh, Herbert, how you doing? I told you my name is Evil Dr. Pikachu now. Yeah. Are we even allowed to talk though? Yeah, it's okay. The episode hasn't started yet. So, what are you doing here? Oh, I just wanted to see the sun one last time. What do you mean? The doctor says my back is broken. Oh, how? How'd it break? Like vertebrae or something? Man, spinal. Well, how the hell is that happening? Did you forget episode 7? James Chen? He blew my back out. That could be taken the wrong way, you know. Take it however you want to take it. It doesn't change the facts. Doctor says I need a back anatomy. My back is broken. It is metastasizing. It is burning. And I'm getting headaches. You know, I didn't want it to be like this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that James Chen, he went after you guys. Oh, Herbert. He wasn't after me. He was after you. I was just in the way. Boss! I couldn't let him get to Bob. I seen what he do. I seen what he do to those stuffed animals. I couldn't let him get to any other chew either. Even a bad chew like you. Well, it's my fault. It's okay. I know you ain't want this. You ain't that bad of a Jew. You're just drawn that way. I used to be normal, but now all I can think about is pussy. Oh, well, you can't fool me. We're all the same, you know. You know, I've seen a lot of things in about 5 years on this earth. I've lived longer than most Jews ever will. I've seen a lot of things. A lot of things I shouldn't have seen. I haven't seen a James Chen big pig. It's like a worm. A evil little worm. So you seen it, you know. You know it's a crazy little thing. It must be 1 inch long, but it's versatile, and it's hard to catch. The point is, Herbert, all Pikachus get addicted to pussy. It's in our blood. It usually happens around 2 years old, but look at the little bees. I swear those little rascals, one day he just popped out, and a week later he was already trying to get in. Well, you know, they really are a rambunctious little breed. I'm sorry, you're right. It's the shilling, and it's this darn chocolate milk. It's okay, Herbert. You know not what you do. You know, after this, we go back to being enemies. Yeah, enemies. But we'll always be family. Goodbye, Herbert. Already? Yes. Are you dead? Yep, I'm dead to the next episode. Rest in peace. What about you? Me? I'm already dead. On the inside. Goodbye, boss. I'll see you on the other side. Or the next episode. Whatever comes first.
So basically, the plot of the next episode is basically, you know how James Chen tries to rape all the Pikachus? So basically, Maximilian is going to be in a castle, right? Maximilian is going to be in a castle, and Maximilian is very upset that the Virgin Islands are becoming extinct, okay? So basically, Maximilian is going to be on Island Incelius, okay? Do you get the joke? Island Incelius? If you get the joke, donate to the super chat. Incelius. So Maximilian's going to be like, oh my Cheerios, our stronghold, the Virgin Islands, are under attack. Thankfully, we still have Island Incelius to keep us safe. And then basically, and Max is going to be like, oh, Jamie, would you like to read from your Bible? He's going to be like, oh, yes, Master Schiller. Let me read Maximilian 3:16 or something like that. And he's going to be like, Maximilian 3:16 says if you do not shill, that stuffed animal's butthole is mine. And then the black Pikachu is going to be like, well, Nicky Chew 3:16 says if you try it, I'm going to bite your shit right off, James Chen. Or something like that, right? And so then, anyway, basically, you know, Max is really mad about, you know, the Virgin Islands are becoming a endangered species because Bob and the Pikachus are having sex with everybody. And so then James Chen tries to have sex with the Pikachu, but then Boss Pikachu protects the evil Pikachu. And the evil Pikachu is surprised. And he's like, you would die for me, even an evil Chew? I'd die for any Chew. Even an evil Chew like you. You ain't that bad. You're just drawn that way. You know what I mean? So anyway, I think it'll be funny, and so he'll die, basically protecting him. Basically, I don't know. Island in Celius, and then basically I'm gonna have this too. Should I post this? Like, I'm gonna have this too. You know what? I really like. I told you guys before. I coincidentally am actually friends with one of the most famous transgender people on the internet. I really want her to come on the show, but she has been unfortunately hesitant to come on the show. But I really want her to come on the show because I know I think it's funny, like people trying to say I hate transgender people, but like I said, I'm coincidentally enough actually friends with a very famous transgender person, and I want them to be on this show, but they are afraid it will be taken the wrong way. And I'm like, don't worry about it. It's supposed to be funny. So don't worry about it. But anyway, hopefully they will eventually do it. But I want to do this. So do you remember I have the Cerebus right here? Do you remember how I have the Cerebus right here? I don't know if you can see it, right? Cerebus. So basically, I want to have a joke that basically, because remember the Cerebus? So basically, Maximilian is going to be like, "Oh, Pikachu, the Cerebus is happy to see you." Something like that, right? And so then I'm going to do this and like, "Oh, Pikachu, the Cerebus is..." Oh, wait, that's not good. "Oh, Pikachu, the Cerebus is happy to see you. Look." It's going to have a big dong. And Jimmy's going to be like, "Ooh, I thought the Cerebus was a girl." And Max is going to be like, "Oh, well, that's what you thought." Basically. So I think that will be... Anyway, the Cerebus will be very happy to see Jimmy. And Jimmy's like, "Oh, I don't want to have sex with the Cerebus again. Ooh." Anyway, I'm trying to think of some stuff like that to do. Anyway, where are we? Yeah, she said something about Strive. So also in the next episode, there's going to be Tropical Storm Guilty Gear Strive is coming, and it's on a collision course to hit the FGC. And so basically, I can play that message again. What did she say? Let me see. I put it there for her again, man.
Clayton, creo que olvidaste una. La tormenta tropical Guilty Gear Strive está en camino a golpearnos en 2 años.
So basically, they're saying that like tropical...
So the first one was Clayton. I think you forgot someone, right? Look at that fucking...
La tormenta.
Look at
Okay, we're trying to talk about the lines to say, but anyway, I don't want to give away all the lines. Don't listen to every line that I'm putting in there yet. Wait for the show. But anyway, the point is, so the episode is Tropical Storm Guilty Gear Strive is going to hit Guilty Gear, is going to hit the FGC in 2 years. And they're going to be like, "Tropical Storm Guilty Gear Strive is going to hit the FGC in 2 years. And they're like, "Do you think it will change course?" And they're like, I don't know. Maybe. You know what I mean? So basically, yeah. So those are kind of the jokes. The Virgin Islands. The Virgin Islands are, the virgins are becoming extinct. The virgins are. And so, Max is going to be mad like, "Oh, dear me. The Virgin Islands on the verge of extinction. It was one of our strongholds. Now all that is left is Castle in Celius. What should we do to Council Clayton today?" And then, Max is going to be like, "Oh, read from the Bible. Maximilian 3:16 says if you do not shill, I will get to fuck all the stuffed animals up the butthole." And then the black Pikachu is like, "Well, Niggy Chew 3:16 says if you try to fuck me, I'm going to bite your shit, you dirty little Mexican." So, you got stupid jokes like that. The jokes write themselves. They're coming, dude. Right, so Maximilian tries to fight with the Maximilian Bible of shilling. And then black Pikachu is like, "Niggy Chew 3:16 says I'm going to bite your shit if you try it, you dirty little Mexican." You get the idea. This is cutting edge humor. Yes, it's cutting edge humor. Clayton's Boys Ghost thing. All I can think about is the pussy, yeah. This is cutting, yes. Dude, it's hard to do the voices. The voices are actually pretty hard. Berserk theme will never sound the same. I feel your pain. I'm surprised no one has made a fan art of you that I don't know of. Actually, someone sent me some fan art they made of me recently, actually. Coincidentally enough, someone messaged me on Instagram and they drew a picture of me, actually. Coincidentally enough. Kind of strange that you mentioned that, actually. But, yeah. But yeah, the voices are hard. The voices are hard to do, actually. I have to. It kind of sucks because I kind of got to do the voices in the morning, right when I wake up. I can't do the voices really later on after I've already been talking. Verix777, yo, what's good, Clayton? Excuse me. Hope other manga artists are doing fine, especially Togashi. Okay, what is the least interesting Strive character? I don't know the least interesting Strive character. I haven't really thought about it. I don't think the characters are the problem with the game, though, in general. I don't think the characters are the problem with the game. Per se, I guess. The Photoshop. Max freaks out about any fighting game character proceeds to... Wait. Max freaks out about any fighting game character proceeds to play that game character for 45 minutes and then never touches the game for another 7 months. Random Virgin. Oh yeah, Virgin Extinction. This is how I can still rinse my balls in the cum dispenser? I'm not sure. What can you expect from someone who makes a living as a content creator? They must chill and create hype. Togashi can't allow himself to die so as long as Dragon Quest exists. I'm not super familiar about Dragon Quest. I only remember the very first Dragon Warrior from, years and years ago. I actually never really played those. Oh yeah, yesterday in Maximilian stream, he said he feels that Strive, like it's 2 years old because of all the betas that were playable. Oh, so basically he's saying what I said now, and I'm sure he was seen like as a genius. I'm sure he was seen as a genius for saying that. You know what I mean? Like I am continuously losing more and more respect for all these supposed content creators. Like I can't believe that fucking Sajam in his fucking chat was just letting people say that I faked being sick. And then whenever I would try to post to these people that were saying that I faked being sick, my post would get deleted. I was like, wow, dude, what a piece of shit. What a piece of shit to allow people in your chat to talk about how I faked being sick. And then whenever I would try to post that that's not true, the post got deleted. And I'm like, wow, dude, what a piece of shit for that. And it's like, I understand one post maybe getting deleted or eaten, whatever you want to call it. But it's like every time I tried to post when people were saying that, my post would get deleted. And it's like, you're literally just going to let people say I faked being sick in your chat and you're going to delete my posts? And I was like, that's fucked up, dude. Just like I have that fucking LK and the Discord and LK posting bullshit. And I'm like, that's not true. And I'm like, what's this? And then my post would get deleted. And I'm like, you guys are really, you're just going to go and delete all my posts. And then other people told me they tried to post too, and their posts were deleted too. And I'm like, man, dude, you guys are fucking pathetic for that shit, dude. And it's like, like I said, that is so fucked up. And it's like, it's one thing to post about a video game, which is already petty enough. But then to just let people say I faked being sick in there and all this kind of shit. And when I try to post, you just delete it. And it's like, that is so ridiculously fucked up, dude. You guys, you guys are just as bad as they are for doing that shit. But that's the fighting game community, I guess, right? What are you going to do? I think Max became a product of the FGC's current state, not to justify the shillicopter he does. Shillicopter. Maybe I could I did do the shillicopter. Shillicopter, maybe I could do a shillicopter. Shillicopter. You might give me a new idea. Shillicopter. Should we do something like that? A shillicopter? I'm sorry, somebody sent me a cat video. I had to watch it. Do you guys want to watch the cat videos with me? I think it's too early on the stream to watch cat videos right now. It's a little too early to watch right now. Anyway, where are we? Did they fix the jump stuff in the beta? They didn't really, the thing is, like I said in those videos, correlation does not equal causation. They didn't really. I mean, jumping is worse, I guess. You know what I mean? But they didn't fix it in a. They fixed it, quotation marks. They fixed it in a haphazard way that just gave the game a new problem. Like I said, forward punches. And the funny thing is too, I saw some haters trying to say that I said it in comments too, which I didn't. They should not have toned up forward punches. Forward punches were not the problem with the game, and it just opened up a different can of worms. And it's like, why would you fix forward punches? Forward punches were not the problem with the game before. And so now you've made forward punches even better than they are in Guilty Gears and past, right? So past Guilty Gears, just look at it at a very basic level. Past Guilty Gear has so much crazy, shit on the screen, crazy movement options, all this kind of shit. And forward punches are not as strong as they are in Strive. Strive is a more methodical game, quotation marks, from a certain standpoint. And now you have made a game where there is less shit for you to do, and you have made forward punches too versatile. There's no reason that forward punches should be that versatile of a move in a game like Guilty Gear Strive. They're too strong, right? And it's just opening up another can of worms. And that's why when I made my original videos, I never talked about forward punch. I never said forward punch should be better, because it was not the problem with the game. So why would you make? So it was a haphazard fix. You changed jumping in ways that was not the problem with jumping in the first place, and then you made forward punch too versatile of a move in a methodical game, and they're too strong for what they are. I like Obama out of everyone. Well, like I said, I thought me and Obama were cool until Obama just started talking shit about me. That was very weird. Like I said, I didn't even know me and Obama had a problem. And then he just, he sent me those messages and he started acting weird towards me. And it's like, I'm not sucking your dick to be your friend, dude. So, and then he threw me under the bus. It was very, very bizarre. Why are you so underappreciated? You figure out entire games before everyone else and you get dunked on. Well, it's because of exactly that. Because people are insecure about that shit. Where are we? They should not allow that as unfair. Yeah, no, I said that. I can't believe it's like, wow, you guys are really just gonna let people talk shit about me in your chat, and whenever I try to respond, you delete the comments. Like I said, I understand one or two messages getting deleted, because even when I post on my own YouTube, sometimes my comments get eaten up. So it's like, okay, maybe once or twice. But do you realize even when LK was making those videos and they were just posting bullshit, I'm like, this isn't true. And I tried to post and all my comments were getting deleted. Other people tried to post and they said their comments get deleted. Then Sajam and his chat are making up all this bullshit. And I'm like, that's not true. And it's like every fucking single time my comments get deleted and other people's comments get deleted. This isn't like a one or a two time thing. It's like, you're just going to let people say I faked being sick and delete all the comments? I'm like, that's kind of fucked up, dude. Pretty fucking weird, dude. So, again, I understand one or two comments getting eaten or deleted, but every single time? And I'm like, that is ridiculous, dude. Like, ridiculous. And it's not just me either. Other people have said they try to post too. And I've seen it too. You know what I mean? So I don't know who all these people are posting. I don't know everyone's. I tagged one guy on Twitter because one guy on Twitter has told me that he's tried to post before. And he showed me, he screen capped his messages and he showed them getting deleted. So I don't know these other messages because I don't know everyone's fucking Twitter. You know what I mean? But I've seen other people post and they'll try to defend me. And then when I look again, I refresh, it's gone. And it's like, wow, dude, okay. Whatever, dude. Can you take legal action against them? Oh, jeez, I don't know. Fighter Z should have added more stuff like the Vegeta final explosion you suggested. Yeah, the Vegeta final explosion is a very good idea, how I came up with it. What can I say? I got to jack myself off for that. It is a very good idea. Am I the only one that thinks that all the Strive hit stops, move cutscenes, camera changes, wall break flying, super move cutscenes totally fuck up the flow of the game? I don't think you're the only one that thinks that. I don't think that's the main problem of the game, though, but I don't think you're the only one that thinks that. Oh, did not know that. Neat. That's fair. Super Art 7, what's up, Clayton? What's up? Tom, Aitken. People slander on you because they're jealous of your appearance, man. I know people who get treated like that as well. Yeah, they're pretty hardcore about it, dude. Like I said, it's one thing to lie about video games, but the fact that you just let people in your chat still make up lies about me, and when I try to post to say that's not true, it just gets deleted. It's like, wow, dude. I don't understand why other people think you have a god complex or something, and that your fans always have to worship everything you do. Yeah, I don't. People really want to paint me in a bad light, and that is the FGC.
There's the FGC on NBC.
Who's the three girls we're roasting on the screen today? Oh, we were talking about a joke for the FGC on NBC. Excuse me. Strive shows we're having a meltdown on V earlier today. Pretty funny. What did they say? If you ever turn on Strive on release, please don't forget to try out the Black Samurai. Like I said, I actually, if not for the fact that I'm in America, I would not even consider getting Strive. But, I wasn't really expecting to be in America all this time, so I don't know. There's not a lot else going on. There's not much to do in life besides go for a walk. So, like I said, if I had other shit going on, I definitely would not get Strive, though, for sure. Any tips on getting better at Fighter Z? I don't really have a lot to say about Fighter Z. Like I said, I don't play it, so I don't think. I'm sure there's other people that could help you with trying to get better at Dragon Ball Fighter Z. The only thing I can say about Dragon Ball Fighter Z is I can tell you the stuff that is possible, but I have no great opinion or advice on how to get better at it per se. I can only talk about the stuff that I know is possible in it, if that makes sense. Play Street Fighter Girls. I've never played GG before, so I'm excited for Strive. They ruined the Black Samurai after the last patch. Yes, they made him worse, sadly. Excuse me. The FGC is a den of snakes, desperately trying to pass off as wholesome, welcoming groups of individuals. Yes, the FGC is not some amazing place for sure. Hey, what's up, man? Hello from Romania. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Have a good one, mate. Take care. What can I say in Romania? Isn't Buna? Is Buna what's up in Romania? I'm trying to think. Skara is ladder. Wait, is Skara ladder? For some reason, I know what a ladder is in. Skara is ladder, I think, in Romanian, right? I'm trying to think of the Romanian I learned. But Buna is what's up. Is Buna what's up in Romanian? I think. Am I correct? My Romanian. What did I know in Romanian? I feel like I only knew a couple sentences in Romanian. The Smash community is full of predators. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. I couldn't tell you I'm part of it, so. I am not well versed on the Smash community. But I have heard that. Smash community in general is weird. Well, the weirdest thing about Smash to me always is how Pikachu isn't fat anymore. I'm sorry, no more fat Pikachu. No more fat Pikachu really ruined it for me. I want fat Pikachu. What a silly dog this is right here. He looks very silly. I gotta send this to somebody. Wait, where did her... Wait, what? There she is. No, I do... No, stop. I do not want to update my Instagram. What is this? What on earth is this? Oh, have you played any RPGs lately? Nope, I haven't. I have not played any RPGs lately, no. I don't really have any, the only time I play games lately, and I don't think it counts, is I'm watching someone play some of Amagami, some stuff that was only, well, I guess the game was only released in Japan, I guess, so that doesn't make any sense, but some more obscure Amagami playthroughs of some scenes that were not in the original PlayStation 2 version that I have. I'm watching someone play that on YouTube just for Japanese practice, I guess, if that makes sense. But otherwise, no, I'm not. There's like zero video game shit going on right now. There's absolutely zero video game shit going on. I started out in Smash when I was like 15, and I then went to a real fighting games, whatever the fuck that means. You know what the thing about that is, though? I don't know, you know what? I'm not one of those hardcore people that doesn't think that Smash isn't a fighting game. So I don't necessarily agree that Smash is not a real fighting game. So, I'm not hardcore like that. I know some people say I'm hardcore. Some people think that I'm hardcore, but, I'm not hardcore about the idea that Smash Brothers is not a real fighting game. I think Smash Brothers counts as a fighting game, so I'm actually not hardcore about that notion or idea. I think Smash Brothers is a fighting game. I don't know why people don't consider it a fighting game. And just like I consider Virtual On, I think Virtual On is a fighting game. In its own way. What is this stream for? Stream is just talking about here and there bullshit stuff, I guess. Chatting, yeah, sure. Yeah, bam, that's what, even the Varsman. Thoughts on Digimon? No, I never played Digimon. Never played Digimon. The only Digimon story I have, and I told this story on stream, this is I'll tell you, just, you know what? If you like these weird stories, you better donate to the super chat. How about that? One of the first hentais I ever saw was a Digimon hentai, and it was disturbing. When I was a kid, years and years ago, I remember we all have that older friend who introduces us to anime, manga, or not introduces us to anime or manga per se, but he starts showing us some more shit. And so I remember back in the day, a guy gave me all these CDs of all this stuff. And, you know, there was like hentai on it, and there was like, you know, regular anime music, all this kind of shit, right? And he gave me his hentai folder, or a hentai CD, I guess you would say. Or probably there's probably more than just one, but there's a lot of shit. And so I remember there's like some King of Fighters shit on it, whatever. And I remember there was a Digimon thing, and I'm like, Digimon hentai? And I was like, what? Digimon hentai? And I'm like, isn't that like Pokemon thing? So I'm like, what is a Digimon hentai? So I open it up and I'm like clicking, and all I know is there's this fucking like plant or this leaf thing. Like, I don't know what it is because I don't know any Digimon thing besides there's like a fucking T-Rex with a mask on, right? If you guys know what Digimon is, I don't know. I just know one of the Digimons is like, there's a Digimon that looks like a T-Rex, but it has a mask on. And then there's another Digimon, and it's like a cute one, and it says, there's like a meme of it. What the fuck is it called? Don't worry. It has like, it says something and it means like don't worry. I mean, fucking Christ, I don't know. Anyway, point is, I opened this Digimon thing and there's this leaf, or this, it's like a fucking leaf. It's like a leaf or like a flower or some bullshit. And the leaf and the flower, it's like, how much do you love me, so and so? And I'm looking at this and I'm like, what? And there's just like one of the Digimon trainers, he's just like busting nuts on the leaf. And I'm like, he's having sex with like a leaf. What is this thing? It's like a flower or like a plant or a leaf. And that's all I fucking remember. I'm like, why is he having sex with like a fucking leaf? I was like, okay, this is too much. Like, let's go back to the King of Fighter Dojin or whatever. I'm like, the fucking Digimon hentai is lost on me, dude. I'm like, this is weird shit, dude. So that's pretty much all I know about Digimon. That's like where it begins and ends. You know, I don't know anything about Digimon other than that. That's my weird fucking Digimon story, I guess. But anyway. Oh, where are we? I would just play Melee if I still played. Yo, Clayton, how do you feel about King of Fighters 15? Not really interested in it, no. Haven't heard, holy shit, I haven't heard about Amagami in years, yes. Amagami is one of the games that I used to play to practice my Japanese. I have a lot of videos of me playing on my channel. So yeah, that's basically the only stuff video game I like. I don't even know if you could really count it because I'm not playing, but there is some scenarios for Amagami that was released in Japan that is not originally on the PS2 version, and so of course I played the PS2 version years and years ago. But so I've just been on YouTube watching this guy play some scenarios that were not in the original Japanese version, I guess, if that makes sense. Oh man, I just saw that the Berserk dude died. I haven't read it in a while, but I like the manga. I love Smash Melee. Do you like BlazBlue? No, I don't really care about BlazBlue. E621? I don't know what that means. What the fuck, LMO? I respect Smash. I'm not going to act like I didn't grow up with it as a kid either. I'm so beyond the Smash isn't a real fighting game debate. I don't give a fuck if it is or it isn't. Do you still practice Japanese? Yeah, a little bit. Do you know any other languages? I know random shit in other languages, not good. Я научу тебя английскому, чтобы пойти с тобой на свидание. There's my Russian for you. Turkish, like I said, Benim Adam Clayton Tanıştığıma memnun oldum. I saw people saying that I love BlazBlue when I made that video about it, and I'm like, man, that's just proof people didn't even watch the video. I'm like, did people even watch the video? Just like I saw people commenting on Strive, always saying how I hate Strive in videos, and I'm like, did you guys even watch the video? I don't remember ever saying that I hate Strive. I'm like, what videos have you guys watched? Greymon is the T-Rex with the mask. My first introduction to hentai was Dragon Ball Z Moon and Bro. Dragon Ball Z Moon? I have no idea what Dragon Ball Z Moon is. I guess if it's a hentai, it's a hentai, I guess, right? Did I really just walk into a Digimon hentai? What else do I need to hear today? That's the pinnacle of my boring day. Well, you missed the story. The leaf Digimon might be Palmon. Palmon? I don't know. True what? Oh, the comparison. You really act like you hate... have I ever acted like I hate Strive? I literally have made multiple videos talking about what I like about Strive. So I have no idea what you're talking about. I literally have multiple videos talking about everything I like about Strive. So I have no idea what you're even talking about. I've actually even said I think Strive is more interesting than XR'd. So I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Unless you are constantly saying positive shit about something like some show. Stefan Multinovic, what's up? People only interpret you as a hater. Well, I mean, people like to make up a lot of shit, that's for fucking sure. People assume you hate something just because you criticize. I think there's Clayton, it's ridiculously hard trying to play at a decent level consistently. Any advice? Well, it depends on what do you consider a decent level, I guess. When you moderately talk negatively, that's what gives it off. Like I said, I don't know how many times I have to say it. I made multiple videos saying everything I like about Strive. Well, like I said, I'm not sure what there is to even say. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Because I called Strive, I told people how Strive was going to work. That makes people mad? I don't know. I didn't say I hate it. I think it's cooler than XR'd. So, I mean, I don't know. XR'd is one step forward, one step back, one step forward, two steps back. XR'd is... how would you compare Strive? XR'd is like, I don't know if you would say XR'd is one step forward, one step back. XR'd is like just kind of stepping off into a different direction completely. So I don't know. You know what I mean? But like I said, XR'd's problem, Strive is XR'd is one step forward, one step back, or one step forward, two steps back. But Strive is kind of just like stepping to a totally different direction. I don't know how to say it exactly, but... my only gripe with Strive is the walls. Yeah, the walls, they don't make sense. And people are butthurt about it. The stupidest thing is when you see people trying to defend the wall, people are like, oh, you think the wall is random. You don't understand that, they don't want Oki or blah, 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 blah. And it's like, dude, that's not an intelligent conversation. I don't give a fuck about all that. I don't think it's bad that there's a wall. I'm just telling you that the wall is implemented badly. That's a fact. Look at how it works. I showed how the wall was going to work, over a year ago. I explained exactly how the wall worked. I'm like, it's an invisible timer. You can count it like this. But it's not realistic to do in real matches, and it will encourage people to play the game more poorly. That's all there is. The wall is fine. I don't think having a wall is bad. I'm just telling you it's implemented in a very haphazard way. And that is a factual statement. The fact that people are, you know what, actually you could say that for an argument. The fact that people still are trying to act like they don't know how the wall works shows you that the wall is bad. Because, the wall is random, blah, blah, blah. We don't know how the wall works. I explained the wall to you. It's actually very obvious how the wall works. Go watch my videos. And guess what? I was correct. It still works the exact same way I said it did. But the fact that some people are still confused how it works shows what a clusterfuck it is. That it's not obvious by now, right? I don't care that the wall is there. The wall is potentially a progressive idea. I'm just telling you that it's implemented in a very poor fashion. It's very haphazard, and it actually encourages you to not play the game in a more optimal way. It encourages you to play the game poorly, actually, even. Anyway, actually, I gotta go pee-pee, but wait. I just look at the YouTube analytics and check the average watch duration. Can you check the average watch duration of someone else's channel? I didn't even know you could do that. But time out. I gotta go pee. I'll be back. If you guys wait, listen to this again while I go to the bathroom. Listen to this amazing video of tragedy in the FGC.
Hey, Buzz, you're in today's episode too. Oh, Herbert, how you doing? I told you my name is Evil Dr. Pikachu now. Yeah. Are we even allowed to talk though? Yeah, it's okay. The episode hasn't started yet. So, what are you doing here? Oh, I just wanted to see the sun one last time. What do you mean? The doctor says my back is broken. How? How'd it break? Like vertebrae or something? Spinal. Well, how the hell did that happen? Did you forget episode 7? James Chen? He blew my back out. That could be taken the wrong way, you know. Take it however you want to take it. It doesn't change the facts. Doctor says I need a back anatomy. My back is broken. It is metastasizing. It is burning. And I'm getting headaches. No, I didn't want it to be like this. I'm sorry that James Chen, he went after you guys. Oh, Herbert, he wasn't after me. He was after you. I was just in the way. Boss! I couldn't let him get to Bob. I seen what he do. I seen what he do to those stuffed animals. I couldn't let him get to any other chew either. Even a bad chew like you. Boom. It's my fault. It's okay. I know you ain't want this. You ain't that bad of a chew. You're just drawn that way. I used to be normal, but now all I can think about is pussy. Oh, you can't fool me. We're all the same, you know. I've seen a lot of things in my 5 years on this earth. I lived longer than most chews ever will. I've seen a lot of things. A lot of things I shouldn't have seen. I even seen a James Chen pink pea. It's like a worm. Hey, evil little worm. So you seen it, you know it's a crazy little thing. It must be 1 inch long, but it's versatile, and it's hard to catch. The point is, Herbert, all Pikachus get addicted to pussy. It's in our blood. It usually happens around 2 years old, but look at the little peas. I swear those little rascals, one day he just popped out, and a week later he was already trying to get in. Well, they really are a rambunctious little breed. I'm sorry, you're right. It's the shilling, and it's this darn chocolate milk. It's okay, Herbert. You know not what you do.
Alright, I'm back. Anyway, where am I? My only gripe with Strife is walls, man. What do you think about Xrd? Do you not like the game? Like I said, I don't care about Xrd. And did I make content on it? I did make content on Xrd. I called how Xrd was going to work before it came out as well. Like I said, go look at what were the B&Bs in Xrd. And the Japanese had Xrd for a year before America. I was posting about, I'm like, you know, you guys can do this in or XR, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, that doesn't work. The Japanese have had the game for a year. If all that stuff worked, they would have done it. And I'm like, well, I'm telling you right now it works. And they're like, no, you're wrong. And then go look. I made my videos, day one videos. And then go look what happened to be, then look what became the B&Bs in the game. I mean, come on. But no, XR is one step forward, one step back. It's just, you know, it's not very interesting to me. Like I said, you know, I know this hurts people's feelings, but I don't really play a lot of video games. I need to be mentally stimulated to play a video game. I get like bored. I have like other things going on. Video games are just kind of, you know, something to do, play when I'm bored. Like, you know, these games aren't new. Just like Strive, like, and people think that I'm talking shit about it, but Strive is 2 years old now. I mean, it's not interesting. And the game works how I said it was going to work 2 years ago. So it's kind of like, Oh, someone gave $5. What is this? Nobody in the Void. Super chat for the super chat. Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks, dude. If anyone else wants to donate to the super chat, I will pinch my nipples, I guess, maybe. Excuse me, Stefan Multinovic. What happened to Mike Z? He was canceled. Excuse me. Let's say you are a Street Fighter pro. Let's say you are known for playing Colon. Okay, now one day you decide to try out Lucia for fun on the stream. You'll get people saying, oh, did he drop Colon? Just because you decided to play her for one day, right? Exactly, Buzon. The slide on the wall was interesting. Yes, I don't know why. They made it so the slide on the wall only happens if you hit the guy as low to the ground as possible. I don't know why they made it harder. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Like, I mean, the idea of the wall was already not good. You know what I mean? So you made, I don't like, that was weird. So you made it even harder to get the theoretical sliding knockdown? Doesn't make much sense. Doesn't make much sense, but hey, they did it. Pikachu, exactly, bro. My bad, I was looking through my own, YouTube analytics, yeah. What the fuck is happening? R.I.P. Maria. I started to watch Pillow Talk. We'll get to it later tonight. Good laugh. Who is the Virgil LTG dude in Discord? I have no idea what that means. What would you think about RCs costing less than Strive in the current climate? Like if they cost a quarter bar or something? I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not really worried about RCs. I don't think that's really a fundamental problem of the game right now. So I don't know. I guess I'm ambivalent to that idea as it is right now. I'm more concerned about more obvious problems with the game. Damn, it be like that. Arbiter 628. You sound like fucking heroin. Speak up. Wait, what? Oh, what is this? Oh, is this just someone posting stupid shit? What is this? I wasn't even sure what this is. I had to... Who is this person? Let me guess, this person follows people that makes up lies about me. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. Well, I guess this person is blocked. Anyway. There goes that guy, I guess. This might be a stupid question, but do you think your thought process for your game theories or just some of the theories themselves can be applied to... Oh, I think I remember reading this question. I think if you're talking about an action game, you know, and I agree, if you guys have ever seen this, and it's a good video too, have you guys ever seen the Igor Raptor? If we're talking about game theory, when I talk about how things like narrative and things that are easily digestible are important in a fighting game, I think, have you guys ever seen that Igor Raptor Mega Man X video? That is a good video if you guys have ever seen that. How that guy talks about how the game teaches you about the game very early on. And it's like, I don't know, I don't remember what words he uses, but that is a good example of a video that teaches you what the game is about very early on. If you've ever seen, again, that Igor Raptor Mega Man X video, I guess I'd have to go watch it again myself. But, so I guess, I don't know, I'm not sure about RPGs. It depends exactly what we're talking about, but where's this video? Igor Raptor? What's his name? Do you know what I'm talking about? Am I saying his name right? Mega Man X? Oh wow, this is 20 minutes long. Oh god. You know what? I watched this video so many years ago. It's very old, but wow, it actually has 14 million views. So is that the right video? But anyway, that's a good video that also talks about Igor Raptor. What's his name? How the fuck do you say his name? I don't remember how the fuck you say his name, dude. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of these guys, but that is a good video that is, you know, talking about, you know, things that are easily digestible to a newer player. Igor Raptor.
Okay? I just wanted you to know. Okay, thanks. So what does all this crap have to do with Mega Man? Well, everything, really. Mega Man's major strength, even way back in the 80s, has always been its ability to teach a player through its level design. It won't very often put you in a situation where you have to learn, like, immediately how to do something and then react faster than your brain can even fucking respond. Yeah, like that. Let's take a look at some examples! In Mega Man 1 and Gutsman stage, there are these platforms sliding along these little path lines. You jump on the first platform with no fear, whatever, and then you just kind of ride it out, and then fuck! What the fuck is that thing? Mega Man! Please. Hey, this is important, so write it down. Because I'm gonna do like a thing where I blow your fucking mind. Alright, so moving on. So ready and teleporting. Bam, there's X. Just standing there. So let's just assume I'm like a fucking idiot, like modern game devs assume I am. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm holding the fuck the wall, go! Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I'm jumping. Holy shit, I'm like a jump man. I'm gonna jump over this guy. No biggie. It's cool. Yeah, I'm the fucking best. Holy shit, new guy. He's shooting things at me. I don't know. Whoa. Oh my god. Why? Okay. And for the fact that I'm gonna. This game's amazing.
Anyway, the video is long, but it is a good video about video game design, right? It is a good video about game design, I think, actually. And I guess from that aspect, if you're talking about game theory, then yes, I agree. Just like I talk about the game theories, like you need characters that are easily digestible, and you need characters that can teach you the game, right? And that's why it's also important to, and this sounds bad, you know, I'm not saying that a game should be unbalanced, but of course it's healthy for a game, you know, when you have a character that is in the competitive narrative of the game, you know, for tournaments, that also is easily digestible, right? So yeah, the Mega Man X is a good example of a game that has a easily digestible narrative that teaches the player what the game is about very early on. And I've said before, me and a friend actually have talked about it before. I don't know if it's the best game ever, but I have thought that Mega Man X, the original one, might be one of the greatest video games of all time. The original Mega Man X is just insane. And actually I talked about that in a recent video. I thought I even said that recently in a video, that I have thought that Mega Man X, man, I'm sure I would be hard pressed to even comprehend the original Mega Man X not being in a top 10 video game of all time. It's a very, very well made game. There's even glitches in it, and I've talked about how sometimes glitches make a game better. The game has some interesting glitches, so it's still the game has like everything, right? You know what I mean? So Mega Man X, you know, it's a good example of again, I'm not sure how you would compare it to RPGs because I feel like RPGs kind of teach you the game very early on as well. Just in general, right? I mean, I'm trying to think, you know, look at a game like Star Ocean 3, you're walking around and you're talking to people, and then right when you start off Star Ocean 3, it has that a virtual fight simulator that you have to play where you don't die even if you die. So, you know, video games, they have to teach you stuff, right? I mean, I don't think game design is actually that complicated if you think about it from that kind of perspective of trying to be like, what are you trying to tell the audience? I don't think it's like rocket science, but people don't actually put two and two together, I think, right? So, but no, that's why I talk about games like, you know, Super Turbo. Super Turbo is a great game because it's a very easily digestible game. You know what I mean? It has a good story because you have clashing ideologies in the time of fighting games. You know, there is this blowback or you know, you had people that liked the old school Fireball, Dragon Punch Trap, and then you had the new school people that didn't want to play like that anymore. And both those kind of characters are strong in the game. You have characters like Balrog, you know what I mean, throw loops and supers, he's rushing you down. There's no fireballs with Balrog. And then you have a character like Sagat, Fireball, Dragon Punch Trap, just old school fundamental shit. And those are characters that are easily digestible. You look at a characters like that, boom, you understand what's going on. You know what I mean? They're both competitively important, so you're going to be seeing a lot of them. You know, that's easy kind of like game storytelling, I think, right? And I said that's why Dragon Ball Fighter Z fails as a game, because the new shit in the game is not on display enough. And that's why I said I made the video. I think I called that video like a director or something. You know, sometimes you need like a director or a friend to tell you that what you're doing is the right thing. And you know, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, they should have had a good director or someone tapping them on the shoulder and being like, "Hey, what you're doing right here is good. This is the idea for your game. Keep at it," right? You know, so that's why I said, you know what? Right when they were making Dragon Ball Fighter Z, and they had homing, dashing, and reflecting versus tug of war. The tug of war between fireballs, homing, dashing, and reflecting. The director of the game, after they gave them that idea, there should have been a director or a friend should have been like, "Wow, dude, that's a good idea. Do that. Everything else, don't do that. Don't, no, you're like, you know what? Don't worry about that. That's the new shit of your game. Focus on that." And unfortunately, they didn't have someone that told them that. You know what I mean? That's why Dragon Ball Fighter Z fails as a game, because it's not the game doesn't focus on what is the new shit in it. It does not have a good narrative for a game. Anyway, where are we? What other fighting game is comparable to Strive? Dragon Ball Fighter me. Yes, I did watch the Mega Man X video. Yeah, so I don't know how you say his name. Igor Sequelitis. Igor Raptors. What are you playing? Not, like I said, I don't play video games really. The only video game, even remotely, that you could even say I'm playing is I'm watching someone do a playthrough of some of the Amagami scenarios that are not in the original PlayStation 2 version, just for Japanese practice. Ego Raptor, whatever, dude. Ego Raptor. But yeah, there's like I said, that is a good video. I think that's a good video to watch. The Ego Raptor. So not Igor Raptor, Ego Raptor, whatever. I mean, that shows you how much I don't watch a lot of the videos, but I have seen that video, and it's a good video. And like I said, it's I don't know. What do you want to say? It's a good video. I don't know. It is what it is. What do you think about Melty Blood, Clay? Don't care about it. We don't see the video. Yeah, it's on the paint screen. That guy probably thinks Dora the Explorer is a subject. That guy probably thinks Dora the Explorer is a subject in high school. What? Huh? Ego Raptor, I remember that guy. I wonder if he still makes content. Well, actually, since I just had it, I don't know if he still makes content. Let me see. Does he still make... oh, 2 years ago. Oh, geez. Maybe he doesn't make videos anymore. Huh. Well, I guess he doesn't. Still a great video, though. Oh, yeah, just 2 years ago, yeah. I always enjoyed X more than Rockman. Yes, I think Mega Man X is better than Rockman as well. X was lightning in a bottle that others couldn't capture. Skyrim is the best game of all time, no question. Did you have a falling out with FGC heads or something? I remember seeing videos of you commenting with everyone all chill. So I don't understand the fuss. Shouldn't the community stick together? Because they are insecure. Anything to do to hide the truth, basically. Can I pat Pikachu? Yes, I'm patting Pikachu. I'm giving him a cheek rub. Now you better donate to the super chat because I did that. Look at those cheek rubs right there. There you go. Intellectual conversations always stimulate the mind. Much love, Clayton. Thanks, dude. Are you going to buy Strive and make content on it? The only reason I even consider getting Strive is because I'm stuck in America. If I was traveling like I wanted to be, no, I would not get Strive. Can you pat? Oh, yes, I pat beat you. Nope, that's why COVID, the best thing that could happen to the community. All FGC is drama. Look at all the hate that LTG, Clayton Zero, and me and others got for stating facts. Clayton, why can't I watch your old streams? I usually only keep them up for a little bit. McLover, hi Clayton. 5. Oh, thanks for the $5. Damn, I'm gonna give him no. Damn, he's gonna twerk for you. Look at that booty. There was a twerk. Thank you for the $5, Davis. The FGC is all united now in London. I don't know. Is that like a meme or something? Street Fighter 2, my first love. I'll never forget the day both of my uncles got into a big fight over that game, and then you continued to play like nothing happened. One with a broken nose and foot. Really? Great stuff is happening. No joke. Do you play on PC or PS4? For what game? I mean... Logan Williams, $5. Damn, look at you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the, man. You guys were making, you know what? I was about to end the stream, but now I guess I'm going to talk for a little bit more since you guys are being generous today. Thank you very much, Logan Williams. Will you buy Strive on PC? No, I didn't even know Strive was for PC. I didn't even know Strive was for PC, is it? I thought Strive was on PS4 and PS5. So I didn't even know Strive was coming out on PC. I didn't even realize. Did you find anything interesting with Blue RC? No, I don't think it's very. Like I said, the RC system has not changed. The RC system has been the same way it's been since what, over a year, 2 years. So I mean, I saw people, they're trying to post their cool setups with RC and all this kind of stuff, and it's like, but dude, we already knew this is how it worked. They already made videos showing you can do this stuff. It's not new. So, you know, I saw people on Twitter trying to post like, oh, look at this new setup, these crazy setups, high-low with it. And it's like, this isn't new. You should have already known this works. It's not new. So... No, I mean, no. I mean, like I said, Strive's thing is like I made in those videos, and like I said, go look at the videos because I called the videos in so many videos now way back. Strive thing is that like I said, I think, and not that it's not important in this game, but I think Guilty Gear games before, the character was a little bit more important than the system. Which is not to talk shit because, like I said, even though Guilty Gear, I don't think Guilty Gear is my favorite game whatsoever, but Guilty Gear is a game that has a lot of goodwill. Damn, Green Pool Ball, you guys really want me to stay on stream, don't you? I guess I'll stay on stream a little bit longer. Thanks for the $10, but Guilty Gear is a game before that, you know, you look at it and I think it teeter-totters on the character is a little bit more important than the $20. What the fuck? Are you guys being super nice to me for some reason? Okay, thank you for the $20. Maku D shit. What is this? Do you guys want a nipple pinch? What do I have to do? Do you guys want like a nipple pinch or something? You guys are being really nice now. But you know what? Hey, I appreciate it because my videos are my videos are still getting flagged like crazy. So this does help the channel. Like I said, a couple of months ago, I would not even have made $50 off YouTube unless besides the fact that people donated. So anyway, I appreciate it. Jesus Christ, you guys are making me, I might start jacking off on camera. You guys are lucky I don't have a big dick or else I would jack off on camera for you right now. But anyway, where was I? Guilty Gear games before, you know, the character is a little bit more important than the game, which is saying that lightly because it teeter-totters, because of course Guilty Gear is a game with a lot of goodwill. But now this Guilty Gear is a little bit, the system is more important than the characters, right? But it's ironic because the best thing about Strive is still the characters, right? Look at the characters in Strive. That's why, you know what I said? You know, when everyone was complaining about Ramlethal, that, oh, Ramlethal is not going to be good. Do you remember that? Do you remember like when people were saying Ramlethal is not going to be good in Strive? And I'm like, I'm not going to say that. Why does she look bad? And then what happened after that beta? Oh, everyone's like, oh man, Ramlethal is too good. Well, guess who didn't say that Ramlethal was bad? It was me as well. Because even in Strive, which again is ironic because they're trying to focus on the system more than the characters are still the best thing you guys got. You know what I mean? And now that's why I said when you look at Strive, you can tell they're making a more methodical, a more simple game where now the flashes of brilliance, whatever you want to call it, the flashes of hype in the game are another $15. Man, you guys are being, is this my birthday present? My birthday is in like a week, so you guys are being really nice for some reason. Ahmed Rice, thank you. Man, you guys are being, this is one of the best chats I've ever had now. Thank you, Ahmed Rice. Anyway, the game is a more, and I said this before, and this is the weird thing that people don't get. I actually, you know, I don't play a lot of video games. I like simpler games. It just so happens that, you know, I think Guilty Gear is a cool game, I guess, right? You know what I mean? Just like BlazBlue, no character appeals to me in BlazBlue. But when I look at BlazBlue, I think BlazBlue has a lot of cool shit in it, but not a lot of, but BlazBlue just doesn't have characters that appeal to me. But, you know, Guilty Gear Strive, I don't mind Guilty Gear Strive being a simpler game, but when you look at Guilty Gear Strive, the game is a simpler game with a lot of flaws. And the characters are still the best thing in it, dude. And so you look at this, you have this methodical game where the flashes of brilliance or the flashes of hype are just one character, they're going to do their RC. Oh, they slowed down time to try to punish you. Oh, but then they slowed down time so you can't punish them, and then they punish you. And I'm like, and that's when you look at Green Pool Ball, $5. Again, thanks. You know, Jesus Christ, you guys are being really nice. And it's like, dude, it's like the system, my way of using the system versus your way of using the system, right? And the characters are not as important as the game itself now. And the thing is, the game is not as interesting. You have a flawed fundamental game. The wall makes no sense. Having the wall is fine, but the wall is implemented in a haphazard way. You add, oh, early happy birthday. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I will take it. I'm getting older. You know what I mean? So thank you. I'll appreciate it. Anyway, the point is, it's I guess it's kind of ironic when you think about it that the best thing about Strive is still the characters, but they're trying to focus it more on, you know, the game. And the game is not as good as it used to be, and the characters are still the best. So, and then, like I said, their whole fix to the jumping was not good. Because now they just made forward punches too good. And that's why I said, and go look at the comments. Even people in my comments like, oh, you thought forward punches? It's like, that's exactly why I did not say that I think forward punches need to be better. That's exactly why I was not one of those people that was talking about, oh, forward punch needs to be better. You need to do this, blah, 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 blah. If you even go look at those original Strive videos I made forward punch even combos just to show. You should not have a forward punch that is that versatile as it is in Strive in a more methodical game. Like, does that make sense to anybody? Forward punches in Strive in a more methodical game are more powerful than they are in a game that had than past Guilty Gears where there was more shit on the screen. That doesn't make any sense to anybody. Or it shouldn't, if you're actually fucking thinking about it, but... Anyway, where are we? I missed a lot of comments. You guys donated a lot. Thanks. I appreciate the donations. Ego died and became a content creator. So I don't understand the London thing. The game should be fun without the RC in the first place. Well, I mean, like I said, I think it's really your RC versus my RC. I think that's what they're trying to sell people on. And you know what? I don't think the game is just not that interesting right now. And it's 2 years old. I mean, what are you going to do? Now I am curious about the truth. Is there anything I should know before going down the Clayton rabbit hole? I'm assuming it's just going to be overly sensitive nonsense. Well, it depends. I mean, like I said, I have videos talking about all this shit. I mean, whatever. Like I said, go look at... I just posted on Twitter. Look at Sajam and all those guys. All my comments get deleted. Like, you have people saying I faked being sick. And it's like, man, you guys are so petty over a video game. It's one thing to lie about a video game. And then it's like, and now you have people in your chat trying to say I faked being sick, and whenever I post that that's obviously a lie, you guys delete the comments. And I'm like, dude, come on. I understand 1 or 2 comments getting deleted, but this is over and over again. It's fucking pathetic, right? Look at all the shit Jam and XR can do with RC. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, Guilty Gear is a game that has a lot of good characters, and I think it's a travesty that Johnny is not in Guilty Gear Strive. Because Johnny is not just a good Guilty Gear character. I think Johnny is one of the best fighting game characters ever made, I think. And I think it's sad that he is not in it. But yeah. Anyway, where are we? Again, thanks for all the donations, you guys. That was very kind of you. It just worries me that Strive is actually 2 years old. Yes, that is ridiculous. So I'm curious to see what they change, if anything. Do you find Strive's combat and mechanics limiting? I mean, I'm not sure what to say that we haven't already said, I guess. You know what I said? You know? Like I said, I think that the air changes and the forward punch change they made, it just was a haphazard change, and it just gave the game a new problem. You know, it just is... You should not have a forward punch that is that versatile in a methodical game. You have a one-button move that works with everyone, quotation marks, to a different degree, that is just too versatile. It's too versatile in a simple game. VTuber Clayton, what counts as a VTuber? Thoughts on multiple mode engages from the older King of Fighter games? Were you talking about like the charge up mode? What is it? Charge up mode and the stock mode? I don't know. Advanced and extra mode. Is that what it was called in King of Fighters? Advanced and extra mode? Is that what it was called? I'm not gay, but I would watch that. I don't know, dude. My dick is just a regular dick, so I don't know if it's that interesting to watch. I have thought about doing a real ASMR video where I pretend to jack off though, because I definitely have I told the story on stream, man. I was talking to this girl, talking to multiple girls now. And sometimes girls are like, Clayton, can you jack off for me or whatever, right? Well, not in so much of those words, but basically, right? And I was talking to this girl, and I couldn't do it again. I needed to recharge. And I'm like, man, she wants to go again. Like, I need to recharge. And so I just started pretending to jack off on the phone. So I was just like, oh. And she sent me a message, and she's like, oh my God. She's like, you can go again? She's like, I can't believe you are so horny. And oh man, she sent me some really fucking hot pictures. And she sent me messages of her diddling and her fucking moaning voice. And she's like, oh my God, I can't believe you can keep going. And I was just there, and I was joking with my friend. I'm like, man, dude, I guess I got a good fake jack-off voice. So I need to turn this into a skill, I guess, right? Where are we? Damn, my messages didn't go. I asked what you thought about the Ram and Kai video where you showed it off. No, I didn't even get to figure that out. No, I did not get to figure that out. I actually was confused because I thought the game was still going to be playable on Sunday. And so I was out doing stuff Saturday, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I'll play on Sunday. And then it wasn't working. And I'm like, oh, well, fuck me. Another $5, man. Keep fighting the thintellectuals. Thank you. Half-baked berserker. You guys are very nice today. I'm not sure why you guys are being so nice today, but I appreciate it. Thank you. It's all Clayton, always has been. I still have problems doing the Vegito Banshee blast loops consistently. Do you have any tips for doing it? I think you're probably overthinking it. Just the regular one is not that hard. The hard one is the Tiger Knee one and the Sparking one. Like I said, the hard one is the Tiger Knee one and Sparking one. The other ones, I think you're overthinking it, because it's not that hard. If you're trying to do the Tiger Knee one or the Sparking one, those ones are the ones that actually take timing. So I like the cat girl from BlazBlue, Taokaka, BlazBlue, blah blah. Meant to say early happy birthday, thanks, dude. BlazBlue has the big anime and Baratidi. Like I said, I think BlazBlue, the fandom became more important than the game, I think. People don't want to admit it. It's flawed when you do you're a villain. Soul can one touch you out of a counter hit /. You can't look at that and say the game is fine. What the fuck is on the screen? That is the Cerebus. Are you still cool with the people in Fighting Tuesdays? No. Like I said, after I did that video, Obama threw me under the bus. I was pretty surprised he did that. I had no idea that Obama was mad at me, but Obama was not happy with me after the interview. And that was very strange of him. And then he sent me some weird messages, and I basically told him, whatever, dude, fuck you. I don't know what the fuck you want. And then oh God, do we even have to show the messages again? It's really not that interesting. And he just started acting like a bitch. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck your problem is, and I'm not going to suck your dick to be your friend. So, no, me and him are not cool. And for the other people there, I know people talk about the Giuna guy. I don't know how you say his name. Giuna, whatever his name is. I've literally, to my knowledge, have only had a quick what's up conversation with him. I've never really talked to him per se. So I don't know if he hates me or something. I don't know anything about that guy other than just we had a quick word, and that was it. Talking to multiple girls, I approve. Is this from earlier on? Is this earlier on we were talking about this? Thank you again for another donation, Maku D. Shiro. You're being very kind to me. Thank you. It's a cult. FP is so good. Oh yeah, forward punches are too good in Strive, yeah. Like I said, it was a haphazard change that made no sense. A good reason why you should not be listening to all these people talk about the game, because that was not the problem with the game. Not that interesting. Later the game felt more mundane the more I played. That shows cancer. Strive gameplay just feels too restricted to be fun for more than a couple hours. Everyone and everything just feels so slow. Like I said, I don't mind that the game is more methodical, whatever, but you know what? You're putting an emphasis on the game when the best thing about your series is still the character. And your game right now is fundamentally flawed. That's a problem. The wall makes no sense. Having the wall is not bad, but if your wall is put in haphazardly, which it is, it's like, damn, this is a black eye in your game. This is not a, when you sell a game, when you're selling a game, you're supposed to be selling on it what is amazing about this game, right? So when you sell Guilty Gear Strive, it should have been like, wow, look at this wall mechanic that we put in this game. If you want to play with this wall mechanic, you cannot get this in Street Fighter. You can't get this in Dragon Ball FighterZ. You can't get this in King of Fighters. The wall is a new spin on what a fighting game can be, and you will only be able to appreciate this new spin, this new meta, this new mind game if you play Guilty Gear Strive. But guess what? No one talks about Guilty Gear Strive like that. This is like how do you fucking sell something on somebody? How do you sell someone on something when you're trying to sell something to a consumer? You sell your product to a consumer and you're like, we have something that you cannot get in our competitors' products. This is Guilty Gear Strive. How do we sell this game? Look at this new mechanic we have, this wall. You will not be able to experience this wall in any other fighting game. Look at this new spin on what can be the meta of a fighting game. You cannot have this in any other fighting game. But guess what? People don't talk about Strive like that because the wall is just a haphazard feature right now. That's a fucking flaw. The wall should be the best thing about your game, or one of the best things. It should be one of the selling points. When you put your shit, like when you put Guilty Gear on a fucking PS5, whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, we have 20 characters, we have FRCs, we have blah, 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 and we have in bold the wall. And people are like, oh my God, the wall? What the fuck is the wall? That's what you should be like. When a kid goes to buy Guilty Gear Strive and they pick up Guilty Gear Strive at the store, they're like, oh my God, Guilty Gear Strive, Ramathos titties, oh my God, Eno's titties, oh, Ramathos a black lolicon character, oh, Kai is a sexy boy with a shock state. They're like, there's so much new shit in this game. Shock state? My brain is shocked. And then it's like in bold and it says, the wall. And you're like, what the fuck? The wall? The wall? What the fuck is the wall? And then you put in the game and you're like, the wall. And you're like, holy shit, this wall is amazing. This is not in Street Fighter. This is not in King of Fighters. And you're like, I never thought a 2D fighting game could be played like this. This wall is so cool. And it's like, there's such a crazy mind game here. And instead what it is, it's like, oh, the wall? You have a bunch of people saying like, oh, well, they put the wall in because they don't want Oki. And you're like, wait, what? Do you have anything else for me? Is that really the selling point of the game? The wall? They don't want Oki? Yeah. That $50. What? That's it? I mean, you kind of had me going at Shock State. Shock State is kind of interesting. Ramathel, black lolicon character. Okay, I mean, whatever. I mean, the graphics are cool. But then the wall, it's like, well we put in the wall because we don't want Oki. We're just going to... And it's also haphazard, and it's like, it's not thought out, really. And you're like, what? That's it? Really? It's like, oh, huh. You just kind of put the game down and you're like, you just walk away, right? I mean, right? I mean, so I mean, anyway, whatever. ああ、日本語話せるね。ああ、簡単なら少し日本語ができるけど、でもちょっと恥ずかしいから勘弁してくれ。There's my Japanese for you. Anyway. Where are we? We got a 5-minute delay with the chat. $10. What is this? Ahmed Rice, another $10. Man, you guys are being super fucking nice. You know what? I was going to do this birthday stream, but maybe I don't need to do the birthday stream if you guys are just donating like this right now. Thank you for the $10. I really feel a lot of devs forgot the importance of fun and now forced the esports. Excuse me. Where the biggest issue with Strive for me is the moving forward and backwards feel like shit. I can deal with everything else. What the fuck did I come into? Mirai Memento. OnlyFans. They'll expect that every time. Careful. I came onto the Strive beta hooked up on bullshit blazing English and hype. Personally, I found that the characters felt sameish. I had a couple fun hours with the randoms and a friend, but that's it. What happened with Mirror is unfortunate. Yes, it is. Strive just made me decide to buy XRD Rev 2 Ultra Mega Ultimax Genki Dama Arcade Edition instead. The Nihongo, I respond to that. There are some very feminine Adam's apples on display. Oh, are you talking about the Cerebus? That's the Cerebus. So the joke is going to be that Maximilian tells Jimmy that the Cerebus is happy to see him. And then Jimmy's going to be like,
Why is the Cerebus happy to see me? I thought the Cerebus was a girl.
oh, well, that's what you thought, little Jimmy. Basically, that's what that's going to be. Anyway, where? Giuna is a former 4chaner, if I recall correctly. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong inherently about being on 4chan or Reddit or whatever the fuck it is. Like everything, it's the people that ruin things, not the... Or I guess I should say, generally speaking, it's the people that ruin things, not the platform, right? I don't have anything against 4chan per se or Reddit, but it's the people that ruin things more than the platform. Pikachu would actually love a shock state. Kai packing a shock state vibrator. The wall wasn't even a factor in most of my games during the beta. I let it forget about it for a while. Ram's thigh jiggle is unironically more of a selling point. How many games can say that? Yeah. Clayton, have you heard of Sikander 555? No, I don't know. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I meant to be fair. Oh, yeah, Milia looks hot in it too. Yeah, so Milia's hot. Yeah, the graphics are hot. Yeah, blah, 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 right? I agree with Ahmed. I agree with Ahmed. Everyone be trying to force esports crap now instead of making games fun. I don't think Clayton's interested on the NRS side of things. Sick is cool, though. So he's an NRS guy. The only NRS guy I know is... I've said his name before on stream. He's the guy... What the fuck is his name? I don't know him well. We're Facebook friends, so we're kind of just acquaintances, right? We're not like real life friends per se. Although we've met each other in real life. We have met each other in real life friends, but I guess we're acquaintances. I know one of the guys that works at NetherRealm Studios because he used to be a Johnny Cage player in Mortal Kombat 9 or whatever it was. And we were at a mutual gathering, small world, very fucking small world. And he came up to me and he was like, "Are you Final Showdown?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah." And he's like, "Dude, I used to watch your Mortal Kombat videos and I play Johnny Cage now and I've won tournaments," whatever the fuck he told me, blah, 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 blah. And, yeah, that was, so I know that guy and, No, quotation marks, I know him. And he works at NetherRealm Studios now, I guess. But again, I don't know him well. We're like Facebook friends, right? So quotation marks friends. We met each other at a mutual gathering. Very fucking small world. And he's just like, "You're Final Showdown, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And blah, 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 blah. Anyway. Max says $10. What is this? Kaiser Crimson. Man, you guys are being super nice today. Very nice. You guys are being extremely generous today. Thank you. Kaiser Crimson 1. Never forget that Max tried to pose as a GGOG and got his bike and bop so hard on stream that he dropped the series completely until Strive was announced. Where are we? Max says that the funnest part of the game is Soul and his play style. You know what? I don't know if I necessarily disagree with Max on that though. Because I agree the characters are still the best part of the game. The best potential part, if you will. So I said this before. I'm not going to throw shade on Max for that actually. Because I do think the characters are still the best part of Guilty Gear Strive. Now, unfortunately, they've been toning down characters already, which is ridiculous. You know what I mean? But like I said, Guilty Gear games before, they teeter-tottered on the idea that the characters are more important than the game. And now the game is teeter-tottering that the system is more important than the characters. But the ironic thing is, the system in this game, you have a fundamentally flawed game right now. And ironically, your characters are still the best part of the game. So, you know what? I have no problem calling out Max for being a shiller. Max is a shiller. Max, you know what? Max took what I did and he made all that money off it. I mean, that's not a lie. You can go look it up. I helped all these guys. And then Max wouldn't even give me a shout out. And he made millions of views on that video. Couldn't even give me a shout out. Made thousands of dollars on it, whatever. I'll call him out on that bullshit, but I don't think that that's a hot take. I don't think Max saying that his funnest part of playing the game was Soul, I don't think that's a hot take at all. So, you know what? I have no problem talking shit about someone, but I would not talk shit about Max for saying that because I don't think that is a hot take at all. I think the characters are the best part about the game right now. The system is a flawed game right now. So, there you go. I'm sticking up for Max on that one. I got to stick up for Max on that one. He's still bullshit for those Dragon Ball FighterZ things. You know what I mean? And then he didn't want to mention my name. Completely bullshit that he did that on stream. You know, actually, this is good too. This is good too because people think I'm so evil and I hate everybody. You know what? I just said something good about Maximilian, didn't I? Even though Maximilian, he went on stream before and he didn't want to mention my name until he saw that his stream liked me. I wonder if you could go find that stream. I should go try to find that stream where he didn't want to mention my name until he realized that people liked me on his stream. And then he was okay saying my name. But anyway, point is, yeah, I don't think that's a hot take, so I'm not going to talk shit about Max for that. I remember that. LOL, I wasn't aware of that, Crimson. I hate how they nerfed Nagoriyuki. I thought he was a cool character. He's just a discount Hakumen. It'll be tragic if they remove Slayer's pile bunker, if Slayer's even in it, right? I just want these influencers to be honest. Wow, another $5. You guys have been very, very generous today. Thank you for all these things, right? Shamar Dolch. I'm saying your name right. I know you're the French guy, but I'm saying your name wrong. Hey, Clay, what's up? I didn't know that. Can you elaborate what Max did? Well, like I said, you know, and you can see the stream. I just said something good about Max. So that's why it's funny. You got all these other content creators. You got Sajam and LK deleting anyone that says anything good about me. Sajam letting people in his chat say that I faked being sick, and then whenever I post, they delete the comments. And now I'm saying something good about Max. So that just goes to show you, you know, people want to say that I just talk shit about people, right? But anyway, the Max thing was, like I said, Dragon Ball Fighter Z was coming out. I told everyone how Dragon Ball Fighter Z worked. And everyone was like, no, you're wrong. That's not going to work. Go look at the videos. Maximilian was being brought to Bandai Namco to play the game. Go watch. And I'm telling everybody, you know what? You guys should try this stuff. It works, right? And then guess what happened? All those 6 months that I was saying double supers work, all this shit works. You know what happened? Right when I got the final beta, because I didn't play any of the other ones, I made all those videos. You know what I mean? And then guess what? Double supers worked. All this shit worked. And don't tell me that no one watched those videos, because those original videos, I blew up Dragon Ball Fighter Z like no one else has ever blown up a game. I was getting 50 to 60,000 views on those videos. All the stuff that people said didn't work. And then you know what? Then Max, he made a video on it and he wouldn't even mention my name after I did it. And then he made millions of views on it. And then when he had that stream about it, you know, people were like, oh, that's Clayton who did that. And he's like, no, it wasn't Clayton. It wasn't Clayton. And then people were like, no, it was Clayton. And he's like, no, it's not Clayton. And then people are like, it's Clayton. You can go watch the videos. And he's like, and then he finally saw that the chat liked me. And he's like, okay, yeah, it was Clayton. And I remember seeing that. And I was like, dude, you have millions of followers. And you were afraid to say my name until you realized that your chat liked me. And I just, you know, I lost respect for him after he did that. And I was like, wow, why would you do that, dude? You have millions of followers and you couldn't say my name? You know what I mean? And I was just like, wow, dude, really? I mean, that's pretty fucking shady, dude. And you make all that money? And I showed too, the funny thing about Dragon Ball Fighter Z is because, you know what I mean? That final beta too, do you remember? I'm not going to say who it was, so you can guess who it was. It was Maximilian, Hell Pockets, Perfect Legend, and Rhyme Style. I'm not going to say which guy messaged me, so you can guess whoever it is. I'm not going to throw them under the bus because I don't know if they signed a contract for that shit. But one of those guys messaged me during that final beta when I put out all those videos. They sent me a text message and they were like, wow, you were right. And they're like, well, we want to tell you something. Actually, the last time we were at Bandai Namco, they gave us the game. We've had the game for over a month now. So you can tell, we've had the final version of the game. So can you tell me what other stuff you said was going to be in the game? Because now I want to do it too. And I was like, wow, dude. I was like, really? Again, I'm not going to say who it was because I don't know if they signed a contract. I'm not going to say who it was. I'm not going to say which guy it was. But hey, that happened. You know what I mean? And it's like, wow, man, I've been telling you guys that all this stuff worked for 6 months. Go look at the messages. And people are like, no, this doesn't work. Well, I mean, the rest is history, right? So I'm not going to say which one of those guys messaged me because, again, I don't want to get anyone in trouble. You know what I mean? But the whole point was they're like, oh, yeah, the last time we were at Bandai Namco, I have the full version of the game right here. And they're like, what else do you think works in the game? Because I want to do it too. And it's just like, anyway, point is, I'm not trying to get any of those guys in trouble, so I'm not going to say who it was, but, you know, that is what happened, right? So, anyway, where are we? But yeah, point is, you know, I'll call Max out on that bullshit, but I'm not going to call him out on that soul thing because I don't think that's a hot take. I don't think what he said right there is a hot take. So there you go. Clayton doesn't hate everybody. If you do something, you know, I'm not going to talk shit about someone for something that I don't think is worth talking shit about. They better not if they bring in Slayer. Let the man stay his dandy self. People think you're evil because you demand respect we put on your name. They can't stand the idea of someone standing their ground, not cowing to their playground antics. If they genuinely like Strive, that's one thing, but the shilling is so transparent that it's embarrassing. Well, you know, a lot of the thing too, they did, like I said, so many of these people, it's like I made that video too, what they were talking about. They were talking about, you know, if everyone is making these things like, oh, everyone knew that Strive was going to suck at first. Well, if everyone knew that Strive was going to suck at first, then why have you been shilling it this whole time? Does that make sense to anybody? If everyone knew that Strive was going to suck at first, then why were you making all these videos saying how great it's going to be? So, I mean, you put the quarter in your own ass and you played yourself. That's complete bullshit. That doesn't make any sense what you said, right? I mean, right? I mean, you're calling your own bluff. What you're saying doesn't make any sense. You put the quarter in your own ass and thou played themselves. I read hentai, I've too clicked. What? What Max are we talking about? The Maximilian dude earlier. Damn, Max did that to you? Yes, he did. I bet it was Hell Pockets that messaged you. Probably Rhyme. Like I said, it doesn't matter who messaged me. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not saying who messaged you or who messaged me. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to say who messaged me because it's not important who messaged me. It's the moral of the story, okay? Because again, I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble if they sign a contract that they're not supposed to, that they say that, right? You know what I mean? Look at this person, right? You are too sensitive. Please stop bitching about Dragon Ball FighterZ combos because you cannot copyright combos. Who is talking about copywriting combos? No one is talking about copywriting combos. Like here we have another hater. No one is talking about copywriting anything. I'm not talking about anything like that. Where is this person? Now I must block another person. Who is this person that's trying to start a fight? People putting words in my mouth. You know what? No one is trying to copyright combos because I told people to do it. That's the whole point. The whole point is I told people to do it. I wanted them to do it. And the difference is people were saying, no, it doesn't work. That's the point. The point was people were saying that I was wrong and not to listen to me. And then when I ended up being right, they tried to hide it by saying that I faked dying and all this kind of stuff. So there you go, another person. There you go, another fucking idiot. Anyway, so yeah, the point of that story is it's the moral of the story. And then to go on stream and try to say that it wasn't me. Like I said, why would you then go on stream? It's like, oh, no, he didn't do that. No, it's not Clayton. And people are like, no, it's Clayton. And he's like, no, it's not Clayton. And then finally, when he saw that his stream liked me, he finally admitted that it was me. And I was just like, why would you do that? You have millions of followers. What is the point of trying to hide something? You're like so powerful. You're making all this money off of what I helped you with, and you don't want to say my name? And then you realized your chat liked me, and so you agreed to say my name. That's fucking weird. Anyway, where are we? Where are we? I've never played fighting games before, but I was having so much fun in Strive Beta. I feel so many people don't share that feeling. I hope that we can eventually evolve to where we can all enjoy it someday. Why the Pikachu, Clayton? Is this a prelude to Clay-chan? Clay-chan? I don't know what that means. Clay-chan, what? Because people wanted to see Pikachu. Excuse me. No, I agree. I think Soul is playing Guilty Gear while everyone else and the rest is playing half Guilty Gear. Why do I suddenly have the People's Court theme playing in my head? Saving that insult for later. Soul is one of the best things about Guilty Gear. Hey man, I just want to say I was wrong. I did some research. You earned my respect. People should recognize you, man. Thank you, Morgan P. My gut is telling me Guilty Gear Strive is headed towards Cyberpunk 2077 levels of disaster, if the servers aren't stable at the very least. Soul is fun for what it's worth. He and Zato were the only characters whose gameplay I found fun and interesting in Strive. The other day I was talking to some FGC guys And what you really said, Donnie, most of these guys really don't understand the game, something like that. Yeah. I could see Soul getting a nerf. Clayton, do you think you'll ever do fundamental fighting game tutorials? I don't know about a tutorial. I really liked Beta 1 Nago. Shame they needed him for people who aren't going to play the game. Also, after watching your channel, it's been hard to watch Sajam because he really doesn't say anything that isn't obvious. Like I said, I couldn't believe that Sajam was deleting my messages. I was like, dude, are you really doing that? Like I said, it was bad enough. Like I said, and it's one thing to have one of your messages deleted, because even when I post on my own channel, I've had my own messages randomly get eaten by YouTube. But you know, there's that whole Vegito Discord thing recently, and people were posting on LK's channel that I did this and that, blah, blah, blah. And when I would try to post on LK's channel, my comments kept getting deleted. And then I saw other people's comments get deleted. And it's like, wow, so you're just letting people make up bullshit about me here? And whenever I try to post, you guys are deleting my messages? And it's like, dude, you guys are wrong. I don't even play the game, and I can factually tell you guys are wrong. And the messages just kept getting deleted. And then on Sajam's channel, people are saying that I faked being sick, and whenever I try to respond to it, it gets deleted. Other people tried to respond to it, they get deleted. And it's like, dude, I understand, okay, 1 or 2 times, maybe YouTube is deleting the comments. But it's like every single time, and it's like, dude, every fucking single time that someone tries to defend me or I try to post, it gets deleted? Really, dude? Pretty fucked up, dude. Pretty fucked up. But, you know, that's the video game community, dude. Gotta fucking hide it, dude. I mean, ridiculous, dude. Redunculous. Redunculous. Oh, well, that's fucking video games, though, I guess, you know. Life in the fast lane. With whom, Giuna? What are we talking about? What conversation again? All their YouTube content is just Twitch streams chopped up. Sajam wasn't even playing any of these games until a few years ago. That's why he markets himself to newer players. You know, the thing is, like I said before, I don't care if anyone watches anyone. I even said before, I don't care if people watch buttmongers. Sometimes people just want to listen to someone talk in the background as background noise, right? You know what I mean? People can watch whoever they want to watch. Sometimes you just listen to someone as background noise. But the difference is you have to realize that some of these people you're talking to, you're not going to get a intelligent conversation out of. That's the difference, right? Again, watch whoever you want to watch. You know, sometimes I've listened to people before. Like I said, I mean, I've listened to Maximilian before. Did I learn anything? No. I've listened to all these guys a little bit before, because it's like, are these guys doing anything of value? And so, you know, I'll try to listen to a little bit of people like, do they, you know, is there anything interesting here for me to listen to? You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I've tried listening to a little bit of people, but it's like, at the end of the day, it's just background noise. They're not really, you're not learning anything from them. And so, I mean, I don't, you know? Oh, every time I hear Sage, I'm not going to hear Sajam's head again. Yes, Clayton, please break down the game when it launches. It'll help grow your channel, bro. I don't really have anything really interesting to say about Strive. I mean, who knows even how much it's going to change, right? I mean, like I said, I need to be mentally stimulated for games. I don't really... Do you consider a hot dog a sandwich? Is a hot dog a sandwich? I guess I've never thought of it that way. I kind of feel like a hot dog is its own beast. Right? A hot dog is a hot dog has become its own beast, I think. But I guess from a certain perspective, a hot dog is a sandwich, right? I mean, I guess a hot dog is kind of a sandwich, but at the same time, I think a hot dog is kind of its own thing. I don't know. I've never thought of that, I guess. Oh, about when they didn't act friendly until they saw people liked you. Oh, that was Max, that story. I have nothing against Sejam. He serves as a great entry point to the FGC. Buttmonger was good. At this point, I'm just going back to the BB or BlazBlue Central Fiction. Is that what it? Cross Battle, where the fuck it's called? Both Sejam and June say a bunch of nonsense. Play Dragon Ball FighterZ, not play. I know the game's ass, but there are plenty of new bloods trying to get into the game. It just sticks out to me with all these FG streamers trying to act like they're authorities on the subject when most of them have the same credentials as a stream monster. Well, like I said, that's something I've talked about. If you guys ever... Oh boy, the same old song and dance. I told the story so many times. Like I said, when I first got into video games, I realized very early on that all these people that were talking about a video game, they would talk about a bunch of bullshit. They weren't actually good at the game. And it was very rare to meet anyone that was actually good at the game. You know what I mean? It was very rare to meet someone that was actually good at the game. And then meeting someone who can talk and be good at a video game is just... It's very, very fucking rare. You know, it's just... Again, you can listen to whoever you want. Sometimes you just listen to someone as background noise, and that's fine, but... You know, these are, like I said, look at that one, the fucking Sage. I mean, God, I mean, it sounds retarded that I got to call these guys out on it. It's so fucking stupid. Look at that LK thing. Him in the Discord kept posting bullshit. And so it's like, well, I got to be honest. I don't play this game, but you know that's not true. And then they made an argument. Oh, that's not what I meant. I meant this. And I'm like, well, I'm going to make another video and show you guys are still wrong, right? And they're like, no, that's not right. And then they made another video like, oh, that's not what I meant. I meant this. And it's like, dude, this is the third or fourth video now. You guys keep changing your argument and you're wrong. And then when me and other people tried to post on their YouTube that they were wrong, the comments just kept getting deleted. I mean, dude, all right? I mean, come on. Oh wait, I missed this question. I saw that question before. Do you still make your cat work out with the headband? What is that? Is that a meme or something? I don't know what that means. Do I make my cat work out with a headband? I don't know what that means. I unfortunately do not have a cat. It just sticks out. Wait, I know the game's ass, but there are plenty of new blood trying to get into the game. It just sticks out to me when these FGC streamers start acting. Oh yeah. Video content creators just like the Power Trip, like the Discord mods. Yeah. Most people don't have good opinions on video games, but are more in it. Do you want Clayton to go insane? Sometimes I think people do want me to go insane. Well, it's getting pretty late. Let's look at some cat pictures before I go. Unless you guys have You know, you guys were very very generation. I can't speak English. You guys were very randomly generous with the donations today. I'm not sure why that was, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much for those donations today, and we will look at a couple of cat pictures, I guess, before I bust out of here, unless there's another question before I get out of here. We've actually streamed quite a bit today, actually. Let's see if we have any cute cat pictures. Let's see. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. We're gonna bust out of here. Oh yeah, the community definitely has gone to a very large degree to hate on me and spread a false agenda. That is definitely true. So is this bigger? Can we see it? Look at this cat's feet. Oh wait. Oh, we need sound. Is there no sound? I like the part where his feet spread. That's what I like about that one. I like the part where his feet spread. This is an old one. This is an oldie but a goodie. Oh boy, he was an angry boy. Let's look at some. Do we have any fun? Do we have other fun cat pictures? Well, that's a good one. What is this? Oh, I don't remember that. What the fuck? Kind of sound like a... Oh boy, I'm not sure how many more cat pictures we got, guys. It might be just about the end. Dude. Oh, the butterfly.
Ruby. Tonta. Estoy aquí. Ruby. Tonta. Estoy aquí.
No te preocupes, estoy aquí. What a peaceful cat. Oh my god, I love this cat. You know the Arius of Gay Rainbows? What a name. The Arius of Gay Rainbows. What a... Holy moly. A very bizarre name, but I love this cat. This cat is extremely fucking aesthetic looking. What is its fate? I gotta like that. And the one where it meows, the one where it does the meow is incredible. Let me go look for the one where it meows. The Aris of Gay Rainbows. I don't know. Holy moly, what a name.
Как тигр делает? Ох. Ох, какой... Как тигр делает? Ох. Ох, какой... Как тигр делает? Ох. Ох, какой... Как тигр делает? Ох.
All right, that's enough. Man, we've this was a long stream. All your fault. Anyway, I do want to finish this. I got to do these other FGC and MVC videos. Like I said, I'm waiting for those girls to... I got a few... I need the... Some of the girls need to send me some more of the voice messages so I can try to put it together. It actually takes a long time to do, and it's actually hard on my voice too because I'm not a voice actor, okay? So these voices are pretty hard for me to do. But final question, Turbo Alpha, thoughts on Evo changes? I have no idea. What is the Evo change? If you're here right now, tell me the Evo change. What is the Evo change? I fucking don't know what an Evo change is. Where's the one with the spicy kitty and the girl goes, "You're feisty," and the cat's like, "Correct, madam." I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Would you be opposed to me sending you cat posts on Instagram? If you want to send cats, you can send cats, I guess. Sure. If he is, I ain't send cat videos. I'm down some of these IG posts. I'm writing down some of these Evo posts. Evo is dead. Yeah, I don't know anything about Evo, the Evo changes. What are the Evo changes? Just know in person at Vegas Amber because of the virus. Oh, I mean, yeah. There's nothing to. I mean, I guess it's the same as last year. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what to say relevant to it. I guess. I mean, yeah. I would have expected that it was not happening again this year. So that's what I would have expected. Given the climate of the world, is that what we should say? Given the climate of the world, it makes sense. Oh my god, Mexican weather girl with a big butt just posted on it. Look at the fucking goddamn butt on this girl. God fucking Jesus fucking Christ. Do you fucking Jesus, the fucking butt on that girl is a badonkadonk. Oh my fucking god, the butt on her. Her butt is badonkadaless. Jesus fucking Christ, the badonkadonk. Anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. Thanks for all the people that donated to the super chat. Maybe I don't need to do the birthday chat anymore, but we'll see. Maybe I'll try to be greedy. I don't know where this came out of, but I appreciate it. You guys donated quite a bit. It does help the channel, especially because my videos are being flagged all the time. So Jesus fucking Christ, I appreciate it. Thanks to all the people that donated to the chat. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, I'm gonna bust out of here. So 10, 9, 8, 7. Well, wait. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, I forgot English. 10, 9, 8, 7. June 1st is my birthday. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thanks for everyone that tuned into the stream. Thanks for the donations. Yada, 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 yada. The end.